Hi everyone, and welcome back to Storytime with Miss Holly. Today we're reading No is So Noisy, which is written by Judith Heneghan and Jack Hughes. Noah was a noisy dragon. When he walked through the forest, he always stamped his feet. When he crashed through the bushes, all the birds squawked and squeaked. He roared more loudly than any of his friends. They always heard him coming. "Noah's here," they'd say before he stepped into the clearing. Noah didn't mind. He loved making an entrance. Playing games with Noah was interesting. When his friends played sleeping dragons, he'd flap his wings or thump his tail. He couldn't keep quiet. Hide and seek was especially difficult. When it was Noah's turn to hide, he'd start whistling or shout, "Here I am!" Being noisy was too much fun. "Here I am!" Then, one day, Brandon brought his new storybook to dragon school. "It's got a silver dragon in it," he said, showing the book to his friends. "Ooh!" shouted Noah. "Will you read it to us?" "Of course," replied Brandon, "but you'll have to be quiet." "All right," sighed Noah. "I'll try." The dragons sat down in a circle and waited for Brandon to begin. Brandon took a deep breath. "Once upon a time." "That's a good beginning," said Noah to Ruby. "Do you think the story has pirates in it?" Ruby wanted to listen to Brandon. "Shh!" She hushed, poking Noah with her elbow. "Ouch!" yelled Noah. Brandon frowned, then started again. "Once upon a time." "This is so exciting," said Noah, thumping his toe on the ground. "Be quiet," scolded Jasmine. "I'm trying to listen to the story." But Noah couldn't keep quiet. He stood up and started flapping his wings. "I want to hear about pirates," he shouted. "I bet the silver dragon meets some pirates and they find a treasure map and—" "Stop!" said Brandon, shutting the book. "Noah, you are so noisy. You're spoiling the story for everyone else. Go away and leave us in peace." Noah looked a bit surprised. He let out a long whistle, then stomped off into the forest. "That's better," said Brandon. He opened his book and got on with reading the story. Noah watched from the trees. He felt a bit sad. Being quiet was hard, but he did want to hear the rest of the story. He decided he would try to be quiet. How did the other dragons do it? First, he crept up behind a tree. Instead of yelling out, "Here I am," or "Come and find me," he clamped his mouth shut and didn't say a word. Then he stepped into the clearing. Instead of thumping his tail or stamping his feet, he tiptoed across the grass. When he reached the others, he stood still as a statue and didn't whisper or wriggle. Brandon was reaching the end of the story. So the pirates shared their treasure with the silver dragon, and they all lived happily ever after. The clearing fell silent for a moment. Then Noah tapped Brandon quietly on the shoulder. "Is that the end?" he whispered. "Arr!" roared his three friends, jumping up in surprise. We didn't hear you coming, exclaimed Jasmine. I've been practicing keeping quiet, said Noah. I'm sorry for being noisy while you were reading. Brandon grinned. Shall I read the story again? Yes, please, answered Noah. And this time I promise to listen. Thank you for reading with me today. I'll see you next time. Bye.